We all love manhwa with really strong main character, but just having the protagonist be super strong without a proper explanation to their powers can be a little boring. So manhwa, where the protagonist has a cheat which slowly makes him overpowered, makes the manhwa a lot more interesting. So today I will be recommending you all top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the main character has a cheat. So let's start a list.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10 we have I Just Want to Game in Peace. After the dimensional storm broke out on Earth, a large number of beasts and monsters made their appearance. In order to stop them from wreaking havoc, humans began to raise their body's constitution by cultivating the primordial energy and soon began hunting these beasts for their dimensional crystal. This is the story of Zhao Wen, who could raise his body's constitution by playing games in a mysterious smartphone. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is average. Its story is a bit confusing at the start, but it gets better at the later chapters. The main character is weak at the start, but he becomes stronger slowly with the help of his phone. He is also likable and protects his teammates when they are in danger. However, the side characters are not that well written, so you can try this manhwa if you have nothing else to read. Coming at number 9 we have I Am Really Not a Supervillain. The protagonist Yilin was one of the strongest assassins who had somehow managed to kill one of the strongest monsters. But right after killing the monsters, he gets betrayed and killed by one of his comrades and gets regressed back to when he was still a normal person. Now with the memories of his past life, he swears to kill all of the monsters and take revenge on the person who killed him. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is pretty decent. The main character is strong right from the start and uses his previous life's knowledge to become even stronger. He is also very ruthless and doesn't leave any of his enemies alive. Coming at number 8 we have I Have 48 Hours a Day. Zhang Heng was an ordinary person who receives an incredible gift from the god of time Kronos. Time would freeze at the end of the day for everyone except Zhang Heng, giving him an extra 24 hours every day. But this gift was not free, as now Zhang Heng must act as the agent for Kronos and participate in a dangerous game each month. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is pretty decent. The main character is not physically strong, but he's smart and uses his brain to get out of any difficult situation. The story is also filled with mystery and has a good amount of action scenes. So if you are looking for something new to read, then you can give this one a try. Coming at number 7 we have I Have Been Stuck on the Same Day for 3000 Years. Lu Feng was a newbie who entered the shadow world and kept getting reincarnated in the same day for 3000 years. In order to pass time, he learns and masters all the professions in the shadow world and one day finally gets a chance to get out of his time loop. Now he decides to change his destiny by saving his past life's comrades and destroying the shadow world. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is pretty decent. The main character is overpowered right from the start and defeats most of his enemies without much effort. He is also a good leader and trains his comrades to make them stronger. The fight scenes are decent and side characters are a bit annoying at the start, but they become much better later in the story. Coming at number 6 we have National Tax Service Thug. Shin Jae-yeon was a normal office worker who gets a skill that allowed him to see the amount of illegally withheld taxes as a number floating above people's heads. But after using this skill to snitch on a higher up of his own company, he gets branded as a traitor and gets fired from his company. Now he decides to become a government employee and catch all the dirty criminals that profit through tax loopholes. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is also quite unique. The main character is a bit timid at the start, but he goes through character development and becomes courageous and self-confident. The side characters are also well written and they help the main character achieve his goals. Coming at number 5 we have Heavenly Sword's Grand Saga. The protagonist Jin Wikang was the disciple of the 6 strongest masters who was sent to the past and was entrusted with the task of saving the Murim from the unorthodox sect. He resolved himself to complete this seemingly impossible task, but little did he know that he would get reincarnated into the body of an overly obese person who could barely walk. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is also quite decent. Using the knowledge of his past life, the main character learns many martial arts skills and becomes stronger faster than anyone else. The action scenes are not that great, but the side characters are well written and all of them help the main character achieve his goals. Coming at number 4 we have the God of Pro Wrestling. Kim Jun-ho was a pro wrestler who couldn't become successful and later becomes a construction worker to make a living. But he passes away due to an unexpected accident and finds himself regressed back to when he was still young. This time, he is determined to become a successful pro wrestler and rewrite the history of pro wrestling together with the wrestlers that will take over the era of wrestling in the future. The art of this manhwa is amazing and its story is also pretty decent. The main character is strong right from the start and doesn't hide his skill from anyone. He's also likable and helps the people around him without any conditions attached. Most of the side characters are written nicely and the action scenes are also quite thrilling. So if you are a fan of wrestling, then you will definitely love this manhwa. Coming at number 3 we have I Have Max Level Luck. Han Sung was once a top ranker of a virtual reality game that was praised for its extreme difficulty. But one day he gets trapped inside the game with low stats and was unable to log out no matter how much he tried to. Now he must survive in this world using his knowledge and find a way to return to his own world. The art of this manhwa is decent and its storyline is quite good. The main character is weak at the start, but he uses his knowledge to become stronger really quickly. He's also mature and smart and plays a major role in the development of the side characters. Coming at number 2 we have the novels extra. There are many characters that exist in the world of novel. However, only a few of them, like the main character and some important supporting characters, receive a name and a proper character design. This is the story of Kim Ha-jin, who gets reincarnated in his novel as a side character and now must find a way to become a part of the main story. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is good. The main character is smart and uses his knowledge of the novel to his advantage. He is also hard worker and does anything to become stronger. The side characters are not written that nicely, but the action scenes are quite good and it will keep you entertained throughout the story. Coming at number 1 we have Carnivorous Hunter. After the appearance of holes in the sky, many otherworldly beasts started appearing on Earth. To stop them, a selected few humans had awakened superpowers and had received the title of metahumans. These awakened people soon created a safety zone, but on the other hand, the non-influential and weak people were forced to live in the wilderness while being on the constant threat of being hunted by the monsters. This is the story of Seon-woo, who was born in the wilderness but later gets the ability to copy a dead metahuman superpower. This is a newly released manhwa with amazing art and a good storyline. The main character is weak at the start, but he becomes strong really quickly after getting his ability. He's also very smart and makes proper plan before doing anything. So if you are looking for a good monster and hunter manhwa, then this one definitely won't disappoint you. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.